guys, tonight's an exciting night for me because I finally got my transmission back. It's 4 weeks late, but that's okay because honestly, I'm just excited to get this thing in my truck and get my truck rolling down the road. So before I go ahead and put the transmission back in my truck, I am going to be replacing my rear main seal. I don't think I need to, but I'm just going to do it anyways because it's right there, easy access, and my transmission's already out of my truck. I don't want to do this later after I put the transmission back in. So we're going to go ahead and get it done now. It's got a fresh coat of paint. And this is probably the cleanest my transmission has looked in years. Okay, the new rear main seal is put in and my flex plate is back on. I might throw my back out trying to lift this tranny up in here. It's a good thing I got a tranny jack. So before I put the transmission back in the truck, I've been going over my options here. I got a couple of them for these torque converters. This is the torque converter that came out of my truck, and this torque converter is real aggressive. It's a 3200 stall, and it's just a lot. It's a lot to load up while I'm driving on the street. I don't have sticky tires. I don't have suspension, and I don't have a rear end figured out yet on the truck. So I really don't need this. And I'm probably not going to be launching real hard in the snow and ice. So for this winter, I'm going to be putting this torque converter in. This is a lot less stall than this one. I think it's around 2400. I'm not even sure, honestly. But I'm going to put it in the truck and just kind of hope for the best. Hopefully it's just a lot easier to drive on the street. It's a lot better for daily driving. And like I said, for snow and ice, that's going to be a lot more fun to drive because I know this is not fun to drive in the snow and ice loading up like that. So we're going to go with this one. All right, everybody. Transmission's under the jack. Under the truck. What am I saying? Transmission is under the truck on the jack. It's looking shiny and new. That probably won't last very long. I mean, look at the rest of the truck, right? So I've been playing with something here and I wanted to show you the torque converter. You stab it in, right? You're supposed to be able to pull it out 3/16 of an inch. That's my gap whenever I'm bolting it up to the flex plate. That's a small number. So I had to have my dad help a little bit, but my dad's really good at this stuff. He's done it a lot. This spacer here, he went ahead and shaved it down for me. That side is bigger than this side. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Yeah, so this side's bigger than this one. This is where he shaved it down. And it's perfect now. It's ready to go in, which means I'm gonna be driving this thing today. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna get it in here and I'll get back with you guys later. So much for the last video. It's so ugly, but it looks so good. So the truck drives, it shifts gears, it cruises, it goes really fast and shifts gears, it goes really slow and shifts gears, it stops at corners and takes off and shifts gears, it shifts gears. So I'm happy. It shifts gears on its own. It shifts gears if I shift the gears. It shifts gears. Right now I'm putting the dash back together. I'm gonna go take it for a cruise, and then I'm gonna go wash it because this thing's dirty. Oh, last night almost caught it on fire because a coil pack was, the spark plug wire was off of a coil pack, and it shot some sparks out. And then I had a fuel leak on the other side of the motor. So luckily it wasn't on the same side, because that would have not been a fun night. What else? You know, I don't really know what else. Oh, I almost ran it out of gas when I was cruising down the road earlier today. I thought I had enough gas in it, but I turned left and all the fuel went away from the pump and it almost died. And then I was like, oh, better go to the gas station. So I headed up to the gas station, turned left again, and it did die. And I was like, ooh, I better head to the gas station. And I got to the gas station. So I have gas. I'm gonna go cruise. You guys just come along with me. All right, I wanted to record this because I'm in here trying to figure out what this is in my truck. What? I thought that was a bone. Huh. I've owned this truck for over a year and a half, and I find new things in it all the time. That is weird. You know, I also found this a while back in the bed. Not in the bed, but in the hole of the, like, in here, in the bed, in that back corner. And I just now found this. That is so weird. I wonder what else this truck has that I don't know about. headlight doesn't hang down anymore because I got a new screw here. I didn't need a new screw. I needed the plastic piece that goes on the screw that you screw into, and I didn't know what it was called, so I just bought the screws that came with the plastic pieces, so it's fixed. Okay, so I've been driving my truck for about 2 days now, and everything is working great. It shifts flawlessly, and I haven't had any troubles with the transmission. I hope that I wouldn't have any troubles with the transmission, but it's all working out great. I do want to say a huge thanks to Jim Hoheisel. He is my dad's friend and also my friend. I've known him my whole life, and he made me an offer and said, hey, when you get your transmission back, I want to help you out, and I'm going to make you some custom training cooler lines. And that was the biggest help. One, because it was just a learning experience for me, standing there watching him make these lines, but two, because it helped with just getting something done, so I didn't have to worry about making another set of janky lines or something. You know, they came out great, and I'm really happy with the way they look, and they work good. So I just wanted to say thank you to Jim. He helped me out a lot with that. I also got a new set of tires on the rear wheels, so now I have all 4 matching wheels. I don't have those ugly 90s Suburban wheels or whatever they are. I hate those wheels, but it's looking great now. I don't want to say this on camera, but I'm gonna say it. The rear main seal is not leaking, so knock on some wood there, because I don't want that to start leaking. But that's the first time I've ever messed with the rear main seal on one of these, so it's not leaking, and that's great. The stall converter that I put in this is working great. It's a lot better than the one that I took out of it, because the one I took out of it, like I said, is just overkill for this truck, and I didn't need it. So it's gonna be nice driving this through the winter time, and it's nice just driving around town. It's still got a little bit of a stall, but it's not too much. It's just right for what the truck is right now.